A's Extra.
Welcome back into the Anglers Extra pregame show ahead of Game 9 of the season. Chatham hosting Harwich back under the bright sun at Veterans Field. And I'm joined by Gavin Gallaher, third baseman from North Carolina. Gavin, you got here on the 19th and then immediately into the game. Walk me through that day.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I mean, me and my parents, we drove up the night before to New Jersey, finished the rest of the drive in the morning. Got to get lunch, hop out of the car, meet my host mom, and then came straight here. So it was fun. Had to make sure I got some extra stretching in, and then we were good to go from there.
Are you a big road trip guy?
I mean, I didn't really do too much. I only drove a couple hours of the 14, so I just like to sit in the back and watch a movie or something.
They let you take it easy?
Oh, yeah.
Certainly. And then the next day, and you're no stranger to the Cape, went to YD, your old stomping grounds from last year. What was it like being back?
Yeah, it was awesome. They have a great coaching staff. I got to talk to a bunch of those guys, just kind of, a little reunion. It was fun, great people, and it was unfortunately the game didn't go our way, but that just shows, how good they are. They similar to last year.
When you played with YD last year, what were your thoughts on Chatham?
I mean, from what I remember, the vibes of the team are a little bit different than this year. They were a little rowdy, I remember, but playing here was always a great environment, always a lot of people. It was always a lot of fun.
Do you like that rowdier team a little bit?
I like more of the vibe we have now, just kind of pulling for each other. Don't need to make too much noise. I think, it's a little more professional maybe, but, you can't go wrong either way.
Gives you a little bit more of a taste of professional baseball, having some more of the laid-back guys. You also get a taste of professional baseball working with Dennis Cook and Jay Powell, two former major leaguers. What's that been like?
Yeah, it's awesome. They're great. They do a lot of great stuff for us, and already learned a lot of good things. So having kind of that experience on your coaching staff is really cool.
Chatting with Gavin Gallaher ahead of Game 9 of this season. Chatham hosting Harwich on the Anglers Extra pregame show. Gavin, in a couple of months, really only about a month away, you'll be taking place in a home run derby in the Durham Bulls Stadium. How did that come to be?
So, actually, fortunately, in high school, I went to Pro 5 Baseball Academy, and the head coach there, he's involved in a lot of what they do. A lot of that coaching staff is, and so we got to run a bunch of testing events before Home Run Derby X was even a thing. And so when they come back to Durham, I've been fortunate enough to get that invite. So it's really cool event. It's a lot of fun, and it's good competition. So I'm excited for that. It's a cool opportunity.
For those who don't know what the Home Run Derby X is, how would you describe it?
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be it's like a team home run derby, a little bit shorter fields, but the main attraction is that you got former MLB players, you got some softball greats, and then you got some college players from the area. It's just a really cool environment, and you're going to see a lot of new stuff that you've never seen before.
Who's on your team for this 3-team?
I believe I'm with Andrew Jones. And unfortunately, I don't remember my softball teammate. I'm really sorry about that. But I'm sure I'll get to know everybody great when we get closer to the event.
Is Andrew Jones hitting in the home run derby as well?
Oh, yeah. That's the cool part about it. You get to see these guys kind of back in their element. So it's a lot of fun to see them compete, and just get to spend time around them is really cool.
And having that in the backyard of Chapel Hill, too, I'm sure is cool. Must be a good fan show out, especially with the fans you guys have at Chapel Hill. How do you feel about the fan support that you have on Chapel Hill?
Yeah, no, our fans are great. They always show out. They're, in every pitch. It's awesome. It's a great environment. Just being in Chapel Hill, around the area, will be pregame, maybe like a pregame lunch or a postgame dinner, people around in the restaurants saying hi to us. It's awesome. They had great support, and it's just a lot of love.
You talked about the fan base a couple of weeks ago after the ACC tournament where you guys ended up winning. Then you mentioned how this is the most fun you've had playing baseball. Why is that?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I think this team we had last year was just something special. And then learning a lot from my freshman year, how fast it goes by and how you have to, you can't take a day for granted. So, learning from that and just applying those things to this season, I really just got to soak in every moment and just, enjoy it all with those guys and, take it day by day.
Speaking of not wanting to take any moment or day for granted, you've been out on the Cape now for a couple of days after last year. Was there anywhere from last year where you remembered, okay, I have to go to this place when I get back? Was there anything like that?
I'll say Sweet Tomatoes. That's I think that's a classic here. That was my pregame meal almost every single day. So that's what I was excited to get back to was just some pizza from Sweet Tomatoes.